Today, we're diving into a seriously impressive webcam that's aiming to redefine how we do video calls, live streams, and content creation. This is the EMeet Pixie, the world's first dual camera AI pan tilt zoom 4K webcam, and it's packed with features that are usually reserved for much more professional setups. And in today's video, we are going to cover the tech specs, the setup, and finally, we're going to give you a live demonstration with the software so you can see what the quality and the user experience is of this webcam. For that though, I want to thank EMeet for sponsoring today's video. So first up, the specs. The EMeet Pixie features a dual camera setup with a Sony 1/2.5-inch 4K imaging sensor. It also has an AI assist camera to help with facial recognition and super fast autofocus that EMeet is calling their blink autofocus. Now, along with that 73-degree field of view, we also have a variety of different zoom options depending on the resolution you're currently using. If you are not using 1080p 60 or 4K resolution, you're going to have up to a 1.5 times digital zoom to go ahead and help zoom in on your image. It connects to your computer over a USB-C cable, and it has a USB-A adapter included. Dimension-wise, it's pretty small at 56 by 43 by 22 millimeters, and it weighs in at 128 grams. Now for audio, the EMeet Pixie is promising excellent quality audio with a 3-mic array on top. Now this 3-mic array is powered by their AI noise cancellation when you connect it into your computer, and you're going to have 3 different options for how you want the audio to sound. Now that we've given you guys the specs and a rundown of some of the key features, let's go ahead and give you guys a live demo to show you how this actually looks and sounds. Now the software you're going to need to get started with this is EMeet Studio. There will be a link to it where you can download it on their website. Once you have the software installed, you are going to have 3 main tabs: Control, Effect, and Assistant. Now, a lot of the features inside, or a lot of the features with the EMeet Pixie 2 are going to be available through the software only. So you're going to be needing to use the software to get the most out of it. The first one is going to be Control. Now in Control, obviously because this is a pan tilt zoom camera, you can control kind of where the camera is going. And you can kind of use this to kind of follow things around a scene, etc. We also have some AI tracking modes, which we'll get into in a moment. You can also go ahead and choose certain zoom levels depending upon the resolution and frame rate that you are filming in. Audio mode, there's going to be several different audio modes depending upon if you guys are using the built-in mics on the EMeet, or if you are like me and you are using a mic that's also going into the camera. Below that, you are going to have kind of the controls for up to 4 cameras, I believe, in the EMeet software. If you guys have a few of these, you can go ahead and turn them off or on. And there, I'll off and on. Can I make this bigger now? And the software overall works pretty well. As you can see, it runs pretty smooth even when I am screen recording here on my MacBook Pro M1. Oops, sorry about that. Below these tabs, we are going to have stuff to flip the image, mirror image, etc. We also have a virtual whiteboard that you can use to illustrate stuff, which is really cool. Below that, you are going to have some filters. These are just going to give different filters to the image: sepia tone, vivid, etc. I don't really play with this stuff that much, to be honest with you. Usually when I'm using webcams, it's for teaching or live streaming on different platforms. The next tab, you are going to have the effects. This is where you can go ahead and either customize the effects or kind of change the appearance of the image however you might want to. Below that, we have our anti-flicker along with controls for white balance, whether it be auto or manual white balance. A lot of times if you're gaming or streaming, you're going to have a home setup that has some studio lights, some LED lights. So being able to choose the white balance can be really, really important. Our next tab is going to have Assistant. Now, this is where you can get into some of the really cool AI modes here on one specific part of the image, point metering or face metering, which is essentially going to meter on your face and use kind of AI. Autofocus, we are going to have a variety of different autofocus modes depending upon if you guys have stuff really close to the camera. As you can see, this camera focuses really, really close, but of course, most of the time we're gonna leave it on autofocus to take advantage of that super fast dual camera AI autofocus and all those AI features. To the right of that, we're going to have some audio settings depending upon whether or not you want the audio to be mixed or choosing your audio sources, etc. And then all of this will be available in the virtual camera so that when you are using this for something like Zoom or OBS, you have all of the kind of options and inputs that you might want. Now, next up towards the bottom right-hand side of the screen, we are going to have script generation. Let me show you guys. And essentially, this is a portal to ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, or Grok, and you can actually have it create a script. Let's make an intro into an intro for my YouTube channel, and let's have fun and let's try Grok and gaming content, and let's do within 30 minutes. And here we are going to be using Grok to generate a script. So EMeet is giving you guys some AI scripting tools within their software if you want to use this for like home video production stuff. Really, really interesting, really, really cool. Obviously, Grok is going to take a couple moments to generate, but here you go. We have everything from camera position, shot scale, screen, narration, etc. So as you can see, this is a pretty fully fleshed out AI assistant for script generation, and I found that the scripts from it to be very much okay. Overall, though, I think that the EMeet Pixie 2 gives you a great image, super fast autofocus, and the ability to follow you around a scene. I think that this is really, really helpful, and one of the #1 use cases I had for this was the beginning of this year. I was working as a live streamer for an Amazon brand doing live streaming on their channel, and we had a kitchen where we could film stuff in or do live streams from. But if we were wanting to do a live stream in one of those larger environments, we would need a second camera operator to kind of track me around the kitchen. But with something like this, I can set it up and do a live stream completely by myself using different gestures and using different metering modes, and the camera will essentially follow you around the screen here. This is the tracking mode. As you guys can see, it's automated from gestures. Really, really cool that you can just kind of turn the tracking on and off. Here, we'll turn it off now. And now this is just back in the regular mode, but being able to activate stuff like this, extremely helpful and really, really great if you're in a live streaming setup or you need to do something like this. Now, we have some coupons and we have some discounts available for you guys, and I'll make those available for you in the comments and in the description down below, because this is on sale right now. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. And until next time, it's been Mitchell. Peace.